spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Air Force Falcons. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Seminoles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Air Force Falcons offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And they run the option, and you can just tell, man, the timing of that wasn't set up well, and the quarterback looked a little bit clunky, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
The option look. Gets it past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. On the option. Fights off the defender.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Sends it back in motion. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Oh, better look out. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground, too.
There's no doubt. And they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground.
And the ball is free on the pitch. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Going to try to get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. So Florida State's offense will have its first possession of the game. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
And feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle.
Pulls it in down the middle. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college, we used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Quarterback got it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Seminoles.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the ground, it's Harris. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Hunt is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, a lot of space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Noles want to pick up the tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets up.
He's got it at the 25. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Finds his man, it's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The give to the fullback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Seminoles in the hurry up. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning on the Jets. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Noles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll try the counter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 4 over Arkansas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous.
Breaks away in the middle. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounted for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman, picking up a massive gain for this offense.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's go. here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. They'll send the back in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Seminoles want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming in the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense, keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
The Seminoles will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. He'll ride his man on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Run it with the fullback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Johnson wants to throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Falcons need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rushes on him. He's in open space downfield. Short gain on the play before he slides.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 after the 26. The Seminoles want to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Buys a little time with his feet. And this one's not working, he'll just throw it away.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Falcons! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Get it out on the screen. Sweet cut there. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Well, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to beat the D deep. Hits him in stride of the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Noles.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Roberson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Johnson looking to throw. He'll heave it deep. Finds a spot in the middle. perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Harris. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Falcons will send out the punt unit.
Number 97, on to punt it away.
And the returner goes down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. The Noles come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pocket breaking down. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
At the 24-yard line. 3rd down coming.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing.
Oh, it's picked off. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Off play action. Looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return. But what a play to get the football back. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And the Falcons are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this?
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making a nice tackle.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he's
and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Air Force. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1. Coming out with it, it's Webster. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. Looking for a man, it's Castellanos. And he can't connect on the throw, it's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Fires to the tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Timeout.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Falcons send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Unloads it downfield. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown Seminoles. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about round the Grove for a long time. They're up by 22 over Arkansas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And some room to work. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He breaks a tackle. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Looking downfield very late in the half. Oh, they're after him. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Now, a 4th down.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Falcons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. Man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guy.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The Noles pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Makes the grab. It's White. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. He is having a day in the vernacular of the Seminoles. They just keep chopping.
Just find that guy. Just let him keep working because he's eating. He is making himself open.
Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
From the gun, the ground game. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. On the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Falcons just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Now on the option.
Really good job by this defense, man. 4th down and short. Great job playing the quarterback first. That's the most important part of the option. Don't let him get downhill. Now it gets to the pitch man. It gets a little bit outside. They run to the football. And
he's got it in more than enough for a first down. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Goes to the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Johnson looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Louisiana Tech. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt.
He wants to go deep. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. With the catch, it's Davis.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Past the sticks, and he may get more. Wide open spaces. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. He is dialed in. David remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberson. Line run to the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fullback's got it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run the option. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets them up on second down. They go to the ground. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job, just nope.
It's a seam wide open. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Leaves it with the back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on second down. keeping it on the ground with the single back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware that it's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down, fresh set coming up. You've got to do something to stop this bleeding.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride Davis here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Touchdown Seminoles! Great job by the back on the option. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. He'll try to tack on one more. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolute shame. Missed it. Guys, and the field goal wasn't good, but hey, 19, it's a pretty good lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Johnson wants to throw it. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the right side. It's a running room. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. He's taking the shot. Pulls it in inside the 10. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Oh, he makes the catch. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Johnson looking to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that lap.
He lobs one high down the left side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. The give and tick, 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 tick. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, obviously, this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk, but this has been a very close game. They're up by 8 over Eastern Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's loose. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be...
He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the point after is good. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.